Hello and welcome. If you're new around here, hi, my name is Jim and I react to all sorts of stuff on the internet. And in today's video, I'll be reacting to NESCAFé's Sweet Child O' Mine, the cover. Now, I recently did Larger Than Life by Backstreet Boys, and the song absolutely rocked. I was blown away by it. They put a fun, creative twist on it. It was engaging the entire way through, so I'm excited to see what they do with an actual rock song. This should be kind of fun to dissect. But before I begin, there's a couple links down below I got to tell you about. It really helps the channel out. There is our Discord link, our community Discord. We are a community of 2,000 plus members growing every single day, a very fast growing community. Consider joining that if you want to keep an eye on what's going on with the channel, with myself, what's going on with streams and whatnot. Discord's the best way to do it. I also have a Twitch link down there. Yeah, I stream on Twitch 3 or 4 days a week. We do live request shows. I do album reviews. I do all sorts of other fun stuff. My wife jumps on. It's a blast. Trust me. Check out the Twitch link if you want to catch out a live show. And then I also have our Patreon link down there as well if you want to directly help support keeping the lights on around here. This channel is a labor of love, and I love doing it, and it's my favorite job that I have. However, it is fairly costly, and if you want to help keep these reactions coming and get them out faster and everything, Patreon's the best way to do it, and it'll get you inside sneak peek as to what's coming up and behind-the-scenes stuff and all kinds of other fun stuff. So consider joining the Patreon. And then finally, one other thing to mention. We have a brand new P.O. box. If you want to send me anything to open up live on stream or in a video, anything from Pakistan, any kind of art, food, whatever, send it on over to me. You'll find my P.O. box down below. Send me some stuff. I'll open it up live on air. We'll have a conversation about it. It'll be a good time. All right, all that out of the way. What do you say we get into this? What can the Pakistani artist do with an American classic, Sweet Child O' Mine? This should be fun to check out. Let's do it.
NESCAFÉ Basement, Season 2.
Alright, starting off like the original. I think you kind of have to with this song. It's iconic. Sitars in the accent here. All right. Impressive. Clever. I think this is the guy from the Backstreet Boys one too. Here we go. so rhythmic and
She's got eyes of the bluest skies, as if they thought of rain. I hate to look into those eyes and see it out of pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where as a child that I died. I pray for the thunder and the rain to quietly pass me by.
I love the direction this is taking. Nicely done. Guy's range, man. Awesome fill work. They would have nixed this part. Face is meaty. did it justice. Yeah, they did this one justice. I thought they were going to cut it short there. Where's my phone? Whatever. They did this one justice. I'm proud of this one here. I mean, Axl Rose in his prime, you know, on the CD, on the radio version we've all heard, I mean, in his heyday, like, he had one hell of a voice, you know? This guy could project, and it was unique. And he had, like, a certain, like, you know, rasp to his voice. And I feel like this guy not only kind of, like, I don't want to say he just emulated it, because he put his own kind of creative touch on it. I mean, this guy's range is actually pretty fantastic. From having, like, the lower kind of growling and the raspiness to these really crisp, super clean highs that are just incredibly piercing. Like, he invoked the spirit of what Axl Rose was and put it into this song, while at the same time putting his own special flair on it, which is hard to kind of do as a vocalist when you're singing almost line for line what the original artist did, but he still found a creative way to kind of go and do that, whether that be with his own projections, his own various, you know, subtle differences in his phrasings, or him mixed together with what I like to call the choir, which is like the backup singers in the back, which is geniusly put together based on his range and his, like, kind of projections, trying to stay in that Axl Rose kind of, you know, framing. You know, having those people in the background, especially the female vocalist, just added this kind of eerie, kind of higher pitched softness that I think this song kind of needs. You know, with having this kind of deep, dark, and kind of girthy kind of rasps to it, it's fun. It's awesome. It works with guitar and badass drums, which we do here. But just having that soft, kind of lighter touch from, like, the female choir and the one male guy at the end, I think added a really cool dynamic. And they mixed and they worked perfectly together, and they kept it interesting the entire way. Drums were just absolutely phenomenal. Dude, I got lost in the percussive soundscapes of all of this. The bongos mixed together with the solid rock drums. I mean, this was just absolutely perfect. I liked how they were all closed off and they were all open mic stuff, which just means no direct signal comes in, so you can really feel the atmosphere of, you know, the percussion elements and the live rock drums. I feel like that just kind of mixed it perfectly. And speaking of the mix was phenomenal on this. The bongos just slightly, just right above the rock drums, just kind of gave this more of an ethereal kind of rock type of feel to it. Really fun. Very, very cool. The sitar kind of mixed together as well, kind of giving us like this, like, I don't know, it's just, it takes you kind of like down this trippy kind of road almost. And it just reminds me of, like, kind of like some of my favorite songs from a band called Tool, where it just goes kind of nuts like that with the percussive elements, and it just takes you on this crazy journey. A lot of these songs go and do this, but they're, like, never the same thing. They do it in, like, creative and interesting ways that they've just absolutely mastered with these instruments. But yeah, man, this was just fun from start to finish. They did this song 100% justice. It's not an easy song to cover, just as, like, even like a 5-piece rock band, and they were able to do this with adding some interesting elements, some of the nature and some of the elements from, like, you know, their culture and whatnot, with the sitar and all this kind of fun stuff that was intertwined there, with the same time paying, like, proper tribute to, like, this classic American rock song. I'm proud to say these guys did this song 100% justice, stayed kind of within the themes, but at the same time put their own stamp of approval, their own stamp of creativity on it, and it was just fun the entire way through. I was a little bummed at some parts. I thought I was going to stop and they were going to, like, miss other parts of the song, or they were going to cut it short in some ways, but every single time that happened, I was hit with a different melodic phrasing that was just slightly different from the original song and more trippy and whatnot, and it just, like, kind of just reeled me right back in. These guys can not only play and sing and whatever, they're fantastic musicians, but above even all of that, above even all the natural talent and the years and decades it probably took to master these instruments and these vocals, above all that, they are fantastic writers. The structure of this song, dude. The structure of it, man, it makes you rock. It makes you kind of space out. It truly just takes you on a journey. It's badass from start to finish, and I freaking loved it. These guys nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. This is not an easy song to cover, especially the way that they just did, and I gotta say, I'm thoroughly impressed. Well, I guess that's going to do it for my reaction to this one. I'm going to have to listen to this one a couple more times because this is just all around badass. I cannot wait to show this to my friends. This is just something else, dude. This is just something else, man. But if you had fun hanging out with me and just kind of listen to my commentary and my musical whatnot, please consider liking and subscribing. And don't forget about all those links we have down below if you really want to help out and support the channel and keep the lights on and the music coming. I greatly appreciate it. But that's going to do it for me here today. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.